Hello bachcho, welcome to MR classes GLP. Students, today we are going to start mathematics 9th standard exercise number 2.1. Here we are going to solve some questions. So question number 1 says that which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not? State reasons for your answer. So here some polynomials are given. So we have to find which of these polynomials are one variables and which are not, and we have to give the reason for our answers. So here Roman number 1, you see the polynomial is given 4x square minus 3x plus 1. First of all, you have to remember definition of polynomial. What is polynomial? Polynomial is a chain of terms. That means there should be one or more terms. So here you see 3 terms are there. So this will be a polynomial, and you see here variable is only one, that is x, and maximum power of x is 2. So this will be a polynomial in one variable, and degree of this polynomial will be 2. Next, Roman number 2, you see y square plus root over 2. Here 2 terms are there. So variable is only one, that is y. So therefore this will be a polynomial in one variable. Next, you see Roman number 3. Here given 3 root over t plus t root over 2. Students, Roman number 3 is not a polynomial. Why? You see the degree of the variable here is not a whole number. The degree of a polynomial should be a whole number, but here degree of the polynomial is not whole number, because root over t means t to the power half. That means t to the power 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is not a whole number, and therefore this is not a polynomial, right? Next, you see Roman number 4 here given y plus 2 by y. We can write it y plus 2 into y power minus 2. That means here in denominator y power is 1. So if we take it in numerators, then power will be negative. So therefore it will be y plus 2 y power minus 1. Since minus 1 is not whole number, and therefore this is not a polynomial. Next, Roman number 5, you see here the polynomial given x power 10 plus y power 3 plus t power 40. Students, it is also not a polynomial in one variable, because you see here 3 variables are present. So therefore this is not a polynomial in one variable. Next, student, we are going to solve question number 2. Here question number 2 says that write the coefficients of x square. Remember, coefficient of x square in each of the following. Here Roman number 1, the polynomial is given 2 plus x square plus x. You have to find the coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient? That means which number is multiplied with x square. Here you see at 2 plus x square plus x, then coefficient of x square will be here 1. Coefficient of x square is equal to 1. Where 1? You see here 1 is multiplied with x square. So therefore coefficient of x square will be 1. Next, Roman number 2, 2 minus x square plus x cube. You see here 1 is multiplied with x square, but negative sign is there. So therefore you have to mention this negative sign, and hence here coefficient of x square will be equal to minus 1. Next, Roman number 3, pi by 2 x square plus x. Here you see pi by 2 is multiplied with x square. So therefore coefficient of x square will be pi by 2. Next, Roman number 4, the polynomial is given root over 2x minus 1. Students, here you see the x square term is absent. So we can write this polynomial like 0x square plus root over 2x minus 1. Now you see 0 is multiplied with x square, Therefore, here coefficient of x square will be equal to 0. Students, our next question is number 3. Here question says that give one example of each of a binomial of degree 35 and of a monomial of degree 100. That means we have to give one example for a binomial of degree 35 and for a monomial of degree 100. What is binomial and monomial? Binomials means a polynomial having two terms is called a binomial, and monomial means a polynomial having only one term is called a monomial. So here solution, you see a binomial of is equal to x to the power 35 plus 3. You see here number of terms is 2 and maximum power of the variable is 35. So this one our a binomial of degree 35. Next you see a monomial of degree 100 is equal to t to the power 100. You see here the number of term is only 1 and the degree of the variable here 100. So therefore this one is a monomial of degree 100. Next we are going to solve question number 4. Students, you see here question says that write the degree of each of the following polynomials. Here Roman number 1, the polynomial is given 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7. What is the degree of polynomial, students? The degree of polynomial means maximum or highest power of the variable. So you see here 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7, variable is x, and you see maximum power of the variable is 3, 5x cube. So therefore degree of this polynomial will be equal to 3. Next Roman number 2, you see here 4 minus y square. Here variable is only 1, that is y, and maximum power of the variable is 2, y square, that means. So therefore degree of this polynomial will be equal to 2. Next here given Roman number 3, 5t minus root over 7. You see here the variable is only 1, that is t. You see here power of the variable is 1, so therefore degree of this polynomial is equal to 1. Next Roman number 4, here given a constant polynomial, that is 3. We can write it 3x to the power 0, since we know that any number, any integer power 0 is equal to 1. So therefore x to the power 0 will be equal to 1, and 3 into x 1, it will be 3. So we can write 3 like 3 into x to the power 0, and hence degree of this polynomial is equal to 0. Therefore we can say that degree of any constant polynomial is equal to 0. Students, next we are going to solve the last question from this exercise. So question number 5. Here question says that classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials. You have to remember here what is linear polynomial, what is quadratic polynomial, and what is cubic polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 1, then it will be linear. If the degree of the polynomial is 2, then it will be quadratic, and if degree of the polynomial is 3, then it will be a cubic polynomial. Now you see in Roman number 1, here polynomial is given x square plus x. So variable is x and maximum power of the variable is 2. Therefore degree of this polynomial will be equal to 2. Since degree is 2, therefore the polynomial will be quadratic polynomial. Next you see here Roman number 2, the polynomial is given x minus x cube. Since degree of this polynomial is 3, and therefore this polynomial will be cubic polynomial. Next Roman number 3, you see y plus y square plus 4. So degree of this polynomial is 2, and hence it will be a quadratic polynomial. Next Roman number 4, you see 1 plus x. Since degree of this polynomial is 1, so it will be a linear polynomial. Next Roman number 5, 3t. Since degree of this polynomial is also 1, so it will be a linear polynomial. Next Roman number 6, you see r square, variable is r here, and degree of this polynomial is 2, and therefore it will be a quadratic polynomial. Next, last one, Roman number 7. You see here, 7x cube. Degree of this polynomial is 3, and hence it will be a cubic polynomial.